What is what is up, you guys? I'm sorry. Mm. What is up, you guys? It's your girl Nita, your favorite diva, and I'm back. And I am going to be true to myself. I said I was going to do this marathon, so we're gonna do it. This is 203. This is Devil's Night. Okay, so the synopsis reads: Devil's Night and a drug drought causes chaos and spikes crime in the city of Detroit. Meech, Meech seeks a new supply from K9 at a bloody cost, while Terry confronts a car service competitor. In this episode, I felt like this episode was pretty on par what it should be. It wasn't too convoluted. I think everything was fine. They had this flashback about Devil's Night when they were kids, and whatever. Fast forward, Terry is having to take Nikki to school. And because he is in this feud with um he's in this feud with Touch of Class, they have done something to his oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't even looking. Hey, Montana Max. They did something to his car. And so it caused his car to like spin out of control. And Nikki got all banged up in the process. So, um, now when they talk about the drug dealers having a drought, the dealers are holding on to their shit because they don't know when they're gonna get something. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to take a loss, they don't want to do anything or whatever. They are raising prices, supply demand. Y'all know how that works, okay? And there's an uptick in violence, of course, because the fiends are trying to get their next hit. Okay, so Meech is banging Monique. So now he's going between this girl, Monique Cash Doll, and what's the other girl name? I don't know her name or whatever. But Make It Last Forever, Keith Sweat. Y'all know Keith Sweat, just old school. Y'all know I'm almost 50 years old, right? So Keith Sweat is on my slow jam playlist. So we is doing whatever to Keith Sweat. I love me some Keith Sweat. Afterwards, he gets a call from his cousin in Cleveland saying that the work is gone and that, something happened. He's like, what the fuck you mean? It's gone. Next thing you know, Meech leaves. He talks to the little babies or whatever. Or whatever. That's a nothing burger. Let's go. Oh yeah. So Nikki gets all banged up in that hole where the tires blew out and all that stuff. So wasn't cool. Theme music plays. Meech rolls up at K9 spot. Now y'all remember from K9 that whole thing about the drive-by at the Dairy Queen, right? Okay, so the Dairy Queen had the drive-by. They playing poker at the table, whatever. This dude is talking big shit or whatever. He doing the most. He's doing the most. Okay. So Meech noticed that one of the dudes had a weapon. He was like, you let dudes in here with weapons? He was like, everybody is not, equal. You know what I'm saying? And then he also told him he doesn't get drunk, high, or nothing. He said, what you do for money? He said, I make money. No, he said, what you do for fun? He said, I make money. Excuse me. Meech is coming up on a re-up for on consignment because his little cousin got ganked. So when he went down there and made that deal with the dude, I don't know what he thought he was doing. I don't know if he thought because he was family, he was going to be able to do that. Hey, Jeremiah. I don't know if he was family. He thought he was going to be able to do that and get away with it. But I'm glad K9 put him up on game because he definitely was about to get played. Hey, Jay, what? So he was like, you know, I need to get some work because, he's trying to expand. The thing about Meech is that I don't think he has a firm grip on how to do these things, and he's just like jumping out there, and so of course he's going to take losses, right? So jumping out there trying to take chances and risks, and he didn't already said his whole little spiel about taking risk and all that, whatever. It may be worth it and it may not be. And we'll see that when he gets to the ATL. We'll get to it when he gets to the ATL and them taking risks. And that shit was okay. So K9 was like, blood don't make you family, loyalty does. So do some investigative work. So upon inspection of the tire, they see that it was tampered with. So they're talking to the insurance company. Charles is blaming Terry about the street business and all that stuff or whatever. And he's like, whatever. No. Brian and Jen, they're talking about the bust and all the stuff, and they're talking about how the 50 boys and the 12th Street boys are, coming together to become BMF. Donnell Rollins is the Undertaker, of course, and he's working on another body, and Lamar ass pops up out the body bag like he's motherfucking Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So there was a theme, a through line through all the episodes where Lamar was acting like a goddamn, what do you call it? He was acting like a damn horror character. So I think I count Jason, Michael Myers, and Candyman. So yes, he's doing all of that. So Terry and Markeisha goes over to have lunch at this not a new restaurant, but a restaurant by the pier or whatever. She puts him up on game, talking about touch of class and, being flirty and all that good stuff, whatever. She said, you don't need to be messing with them without backup. You need some backup. Lamar standing outside Zoe's school. She spots him and she's looking really closely. Then see what I tell you about the Michael, the Jason, whatever. The bus goes past, and next thing you know, as the bus goes past, he's gone. Okay, so she thinks she sees him. Monique is like, girl, what is you doing? Don't you see me trying to come and let you know what's going on? So she shakes her and leaves or whatever. She was like, I thought I saw daddy. And she was like, what? No. Meech is on the hunt for K9, right? Mo calls Meech and tells him that Zoe thinks that she saw Lamar. He was like, nah, no, no, no. He's dead, dead. Is he? Is he? Detective Brian takes B. Mickey to the murder capital, the cemetery, right? He said these are where the bodies are, and these people don't have nobody to claim them. And then he said Kato's in here somewhere. I was like, oof, that was like so rough, right? He was like, she ain't had no family, but yeah, she did, and shows a sonogram picture. I guess that's what the autopsy or whatever. B. Mickey throws up. Brian tells him to get meat, Meech to meet up for some medical grade products. So that's the plan. That's where they're going with the B Mick and the Brian thing. Meech rolls up in this house. There's a little girl there. The mom is like strung out, and it was sad. It was sad. Meech has like a big heart. You know, he knows he wants money, and he know what he needs to do to get money. But I don't think he really likes, hey, let's toast media. I don't think he really likes what actually happens. You know what I'm saying? So, he sees that the little girl probably haven't eaten. The mom is turning tricks to trying to get her next hit. It's bad. It's bad. He's trying to get this information for K9 about Travis or whatever, trying to figure out where this nigga at. So at church, Lucille is listening to praise and worship. Her attention is at Charles, and Charles is like, he like doing all the things with her or whatever. And then next thing you know, he started turning to the praise and worship girl, and he just having a good old time with the girl from praise and worship, child. And Miss Lucille, she felt like she felt like a bystander. She felt like a bystander. So she goes to Pastor Swift. He was like, you need to be submissive to your husband, all that yada, 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 that religion stuff or whatever. Pastor Swift even goes as far as approaching Charles about it. And baby, when I tell you Charles was not a happy camper about Pastor Swift knowing his motherfucking business, he got into Lucille's ass about that. Okay. So it's Devil's Night. They're trying to, they run up on this protest or whatever. Like, I'm trying to get through this because, oh my God, it's almost 12 o'clock. Okay. So I know y'all going to be watching BMF. I'm only on, what's this, episode 3? Okay. I need to go faster. Okay. So they go into the house. The house is on fire. Jen goes in. Brian is like, what are you doing? Like, no, we're not doing that. So she goes in, she ends up rescuing the person. And, he was very, very thankful or whatever. He said, no, I'm good. Okay. He said that he was thankful because he's a veteran or whatever. And then so she was a veteran as well. And so she's having this PTSD moment, and she does some self-harm in the car. I guess we'll get a little bit more backstory to that. She burnt the inner part of her wrist with the cigarette lighter. So, and B Mick and Meech goes to Travis's house. Oh Lord, Travis is out here getting some cutty from Peaches. Who is Peaches, you ask? Peaches is K9's girl. Peaches is K9's girl. And well, I said he getting some cutty. No, she was laying on her back getting some cutty. So he had to face in a place or whatever, doing all the good stuff or whatever. And the next thing you know, it was like a distraction out there because everybody was doing crazy stuff because it's Devil's Night. So this dude had a Molotov, and he was getting ready to throw it at a house or do whatever. And then he was causing all this commotion. The next thing you know, Travis heard it. He was like, what the fuck is going on? Grabs his gun. Next thing you know, they like getting a commotion. They end up throwing the Molotov in his car, setting the car on fire so that he can come out. And then he came out, and it was just a big melee or whatever. But trigger happy B Mick took him out with the clean headshot. I was like, B Mick, you can't tell. Like, y'all, I'm going to die on the hill that B Mick shot Terry in his eye. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. Until somebody tell me that it didn't happen, I think it was B Mick. B Mick, that's who was doing it or whatever. So he trigger happy ass kills the dude, even though Mitch was told to bring him back alive, of course, because K9 is a serial killer. He wanted to kill him his damn self. So anyway, it didn't work out like that. K9 was like, nah. So wait. So Peaches was like, I'm still gonna do my thing. I'm still gonna do my thing. It ain't gonna change nothing. I'm still gonna do my thing. I was like, because she pulled out a gun on him. And he was like, I ain't even here for you. I'm here for him. I'm doing this. Your man sent me, whatever. I don't care nothing about what you got going on. I don't know who in the hell Peaches thinks she is, but I would have killed them niggas on sight. I don't know. Listen, it's him or me. You gonna tell this crazy ass K9 dude that I'm fucking some other nigga? No. It's going to the grave with you. So I don't even know what she talking about. I'm still gonna do me. I'm still girl, whatever. I don't even know what you talking about. Anyway. So for Get Back, the Puerto Rican girls are fire. Right, that's what I'm saying. I was like, I don't know. I can't. I thought she was gonna light them up. They fired. I thought she was gonna light them up. So the brakes goes out on Touch of Class. They're doing the Get Back, so they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So they messed with his tires, so they done went back and did all this stuff or whatever. Terry goes to see Markeisha. Markeisha and Terry, they are having this little thing or whatever. He sees that she has a black eye, though. Of course, right? Of course. Nigga, money, what do? They think that their women are property. They don't respect them. They don't do none of the things, right? Oh, you thought K9 was a wasted character. I thought he made a good I think he made a good impression for what he was there to do, but it was wasted because I still don't really understand why he decided to betray the Colombians, the people with the purest work. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So a lot of times when we talk about these characters that are wasted, and I feel like they're wasted because of the writers. Like, why would you waste a connect? Why would you like I need to know more. Like, I want to know, like, why? Why? It doesn't make any sense. So anyway, Markeisha got the black eye. She said, boom, he not all bad. He's her husband. He's her children's father. Whatever. I think they do like a little kiss or whatever. And she leaves kind of abruptly. But that kiss is going to do work some wonders on the boy Terry, okay? But the lady in Terry car is going to be a better plug. Sorry if you talked about it. No, I haven't talked about it yet. I haven't talked about it. Me just chilling with the crew. B Mick is preparing to take the medical grade. Okay, all of that stuff or whatever. So they going. B Mick is having second thoughts. He's like, I don't know if I want to do it. Like, I'm not trying to do it. The tie. Next thing you know, he goes and he's holding up the deal or whatever. So the cops are over there waiting for him to kind of make the move. And B Mickey is so conflicted in his heart. He can't bring himself to do it. He goes to a payphone. He's like, at the payphone, they were like, I know this nigga ain't trying to set up no pussy. We supposed to be taking care of business. What are we doing here? So next thing you know, Lamar pulls up on them on point blank range. See, this is the last episode that I really liked until we got to episode 6. So episode 4 and 5 for me was trash. I did not like it. Spoiler alert, we're about to get there. I'm going to get there, because like the stuff that was actually happening, I was like, what the fuck? Like, how are you going to get shot at point blank range up here in this area? Look, look at that name. Ooh, look at that. Anyway, how you gonna get shot all up in here at point blank range and be acting like you ain't got shot, like shot the first? Like, I feel like the way that they told the story, y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all saw me on Lamont's panel. Y'all saw me. I did not. I was on Monique Nicole's panel. I did not like the way they did this. Like, Lamar, he has his fucking intestines on the outside of his fucking body. This nigga been shot 3 times in his neck and his chesticle area, and they sitting up here doing shit like they ain't just been hurt and injured. Not trash, not trash. I'm not saying trash. Like, it just didn't make no sense to me. It didn't make no sense. It just didn't make no sense. I'm sorry, not trash. It just wasn't up to the same bar of writing. I don't know if they were different writers. I don't know if they were different directors, but the timing and how it all played out, it just absolutely made no sense to me. Okay. So it was just so crazy because the next episode after he got out of surgery, he's sitting up there beating his cousin down. Like, I mean, like with no trouble whatsoever. Like, Lamar is out here ganking like big 500-pound dudes. Like, I don't know. Is it youth? Is it? I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I was so sorry. It doesn't make any sense to me how they get injured the way they got injured, and the next day it's like something, and then next thing you know, they're going down to Atlanta. Okay, so y'all. Okay, so this is just a marathon. I might need to just jump around because I'm trying to do it in order. I'm going by my notes and stuff like that, but I'm just going to jump around because I feel like we're all going to be ready to watch it at 12 o'clock. So we need to wrap this up within about 40 minutes, right? Okay. So some of the things how they jump back and forth between Atlanta and Detroit. Like, Atlanta is on the southeast coast, Detroit is up. Like, Nikki calls Nikki calls when Lamar comes to the house talking about um the dude who killed my friend is here. And he was like, "Oh, we gotta go, we on our way." Nigga, you act like you around the corner, you 10 hours away. What you gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. It just didn't make any sense to me. It didn't make any sense. I really did not like the way Terry was moving. Terry was moving very reckless. Him him sitting up there telling Meech, you gonna take the product down with Ma and Nikki in the car, and then he turns around and take product not only with his baby mom and his son in the car, but then also to put product, replace baby formula with actual product that actually got lost where they was getting ready to feed the baby the cocaine. Y'all, I didn't like it. I did not like the writing. I did not like it. I'm so sorry, but it it just didn't ring true to me. I mean, they kids, maybe they make mistakes, maybe that's what this whole thing is. Like, I felt like this shit just didn't make sense. So it's just these 2 episodes. Now, what I do want to talk about is Jezebel, Mabel, and Two Pump Chuck Two Pump Chuck and Jezebel Mabel. Jezebel Mabel, bitch, if I was not mistaken, was you sitting in episode 1, the season premiere, at their motherfucking table eating and breaking bread with Charles' wife? Bitch. Yes, Two Pump Chuck. Two Pump Chuck. Now, Mabel, you've been divorced, so I guess you okay with it. But that shit that he tried to serve over to Lucille, she was sitting up there, he humping, she like, what is going on? She looking down like, what is going on? I felt like that look was not impressive to me. I felt like she was trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. I don't know. Everybody said that they thought he was the MVP. They thought all of these things, baby. I felt like she was looking like, what the hell is going on? I don't know. I don't know. The fact that he actually went up in that girl raw dog and next door neighbor, y'all, not next door neighbor. I know you lying. I know you lying. Like, and then also too with the whole thing with him, like Charles, like he wants to get on his high horse. He wants to talk about this whole opening a credit card and all of this stuff in Nikki's name and all of this and all of that. But you over there having a whole fucking adulterous affair with the next door neighbor. You shit where you eat at. Like, what are you like? Oh my God. Like, really? Shirley is supposed to be across town, not next door. If you're gonna cheat, are you even gonna cheat right? Are you gonna even cheat right? No. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just so through. So what did y'all think about Monique? I'm gonna jump back. I'm gonna jump back to Two Pump Chuck. Him having sex with uh the mistress or the side chick, whatever the hell you want to call her. That bitch and the wife within like an hour time span. Yikes. And how you gonna be on the high and mighty? Like, how are you on a high horse? How? Y'all, listen. I cannot. Boom, pregnant. No, please, no pregnancy. That bitch is too old. You hear me? She is too, too old. Them eggs is fried, scrambled, and they're in an omelet. We're not having babies no more. Monique is softening up for Lamar. Now, Savannah, on one hand, I want to say that she is, but on the other hand, I want to say no. I feel like it's all a part of the game. I don't know. You let me know. I feel like I don't know. Cause girl, I'm telling you, girls, the minds be all clouded and all that stuff or whatever. I don't be wanting to call girls dumb or whatever, but you know, it is what it is. I wanna who is putting in work? Listen, Jay, how about they going on a retreat They going on a retreat, the church retreat. He talking about he gotta go to work and he gotta work. But at the same time, he's sitting over there telling Mabel, it ain't no point in me just sitting in the home in an empty house. Which one is it, Two Pump Chuck? Which one is it, Two Pump Chuck? Are you home alone? Or you supposed to be working like you told your goddamn wife? You lying bastard. Hey, Tamika. And Charles putting in work in the wrong places. He putting in work in the wrong places. Oh Lord. Bye. I'm getting next door snack. Tread lightly. Tread lightly. The thing about that is that, like, it just proves the point. It really, really proves the point. Like, y'all remember in the last episode, I was saying that why do they have Lucille out there scratching and surviving good times if they got a settlement? Can somebody tell me why Lucille is can't even buy her daughter a bra? Now Nikki, she looked like she might be A cup, maybe a B cup. You can't buy your daughter a bra. Listen, she should not be out there scratching and surviving good times. Lucille out here working, doing all the stuff, going to Wendy's 6 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, come on. And then they sitting out here buying cars for the car service, buying more cars than they even need. They only got 2 drivers. What the fuck is you buying 4 cars for? And then every time Lucille, oh, it's tight. It's tight. The money is tight. Fuck out of here. Like, come on, y'all. Like, I can't listen. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm sorry. Monique, that mutt, oh my God. Now that mutt is gonna be something. Like, I feel like that mutt is actually like it's almost like a mirror of it's a mirror of Lamar. Same thing he was saying, you know, he was this, he was traumatized, he got all these things or whatever. So I want to see how it's gonna play out. Do y'all think Lamar is gonna get killed? I don't think. I think they are gonna ride Lamar out until the end of the season. I honestly do. Y'all know the real Lamar is still alive, but I think that they are going to keep him. I think they're gonna kill him off just because the real one. For some reason, I feel like that's what they do in these stories in order to kind of throw the people who know the true story off. I don't know the true story. I just be seeing the shit on YouTube. It'd be popping up in my timeline. I just be seeing the stuff. Yes, he is still alive. I seen him on Vlad TV. I was like, that's him. I was like, Lamar look way better, but you know he old. So I don't know. Thank you, boo. I don't know what is going on with like no. The whole thing about Lucille is giving them DeMarcus. If Lucille is giving the money to the church, that means God is going to bless her tenfold, right? Y'all religious people, y'all tell me. That's what I heard. That's what I had heard. I had heard that, you tithe and God blesses you 10 times over and all that stuff. So anyway, okay, so let's toast. He said, oh, he or she, I don't know, boy or girl, I'm sorry. They said they not gonna kill him. He's going to jail or to the hospital. I could see jail. I can't see the hospital. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I can't see the hospital. But I definitely can see jail. Who living good now, even though Meech is locked? Is it the baby mom or the mother? Is it the baby mom or the mother? Because I might have missed some comments. That's what I thought. I thought Monique is going to set up Lamar. That is the only way, because even he's turned on Alvin. The only person that he hasn't turned on is Monique. And I feel like he has like a really, really soft spot for her. He said matters of the heart and all that stuff. And he's still, pining and like, but she didn't already pointed the gun at him. She didn't already had the. So, I mean, she's already showed him that she ready to do what needs to be done. So, I don't know. I don't know. How much do you think? I saw a clip. I think Mark Dart had an exclusive clip where Monique and Meech was talking about how to get Lamar. Did y'all see that? Yeah, I think Alvin is gonna die. I think that last thing that he did with the whole dog thing, talking about apologize to the dog, I think Alvin may get out of pocket some kind of way. And listen, Lamar gonna lose it. We can't stop the rain. You know how Lamar go. One minute the rain just come, and next thing you know, he wake up. He's like, "Oh shit, that was my cousin. My bad." But I think Monique is the key to that, because I don't know, for some reason Lamar, she really has his heart or whatever. So let me see. Y'all got some good theories in here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She didn't forget that. That's what I was saying, Jeremiah, when they were saying that she had a soft spot for him. I was like, no, 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 no. I was like, just no, not after a nigga be, well, like I said, there's always a caveat. It's always some, it's never all. There's always a caveat of people who will go back and be abused by their abusers. So we don't know, but everything that I've seen from Monique, I feel like she got it in her. She got it in her. And then if she on that white girl too, do y'all think she doing that white girl? Like they put it in there, like when they showed the gun, they showed the white girl, right? Do y'all think that she is really like on that shit, or you think she just every now and again? I think I don't think it's a habit. I think she got it under control. A lot of times they say cocaine is not the addictive one. It's crack. It's whenever they form it into that rock thing or whatever. Yeah, but just like Lamar, I don't see him doing it all like that. I feel like they just do it whenever they just need you know, a little tweak or something. I don't know what Ugh, I hate when women go back. Oh God, it makes me sick. She didn't. She did. She absolutely, absolutely. You are absolutely right. But she is the exception and not the rule. She is the exception and not the rule. So, what else do we want to talk about? Monique, how did y'all the real Monique, Monique, the Oscar winner, when they went down to Atlanta? That was my least. I did not like anything that happened in Atlanta. It didn't make any sense to me. I didn't like it. Monique, she was fine. I thought that she was going to be like a series regular, or she was going to have more of a part. It was like they were in Atlanta for one day. Like they were at the retreat for one day. I was just like, what is going on here? Then also too, we have like all these loose ends with K9 and Boom, and then they come back and they acting like they flexing. And I'm like, y'all still got y'all bill that y'all owe. Do y'all see what I'm saying here? Like they got a bill that they owe to Boom. They got a bill that they owe to K9. It was a drought. Yes, they came back from ATL with a little something, something. But then also too, when they gave the shit out, when they was selling it, the people came back was like the shit ain't hitting like what you said it was gonna be hitting for. Like the what they said, the high was slow, it was low, and all this other stuff. And like, why are these plot holes here and why aren't they being addressed? Like, I feel like there are too many lingering missing parts and it's not making no sense. And they coming back the next day with the tech nines and they running the streets and all this stuff. Like, y'all, it the writing got real yucky around episodes 4 and 5. I'm sorry. 6 was cool. 6, they kind of came back. I was like, okay, I can get with it, but it was still a lot of plot holes. It was still a lot of story beats that I was just like, I don't understand how they're doing this. And so yeah, so I that's why I had kind of lost my little, it was whatever. So let me look at the comments. Let's see. She's going to get hooked up because it's going to be cooked up now. I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, they went. I understand that, but they were on the run. They were on the run, and then they ended up trying to, get another plug so that they could try to finesse and get the money that they owe. I hope that they owe to the people, because people, listen, K9 killed somebody over a basketball game. I know Meech ain't think that he was gonna be getting over. Listen, I don't know. Like I said, it don't make no sense to me. So I'm still just trying to wait, and maybe they're going to tie it up some kind of way or whatever. But I don't know. I don't know. I did a dice game with the fat dude. Okay. Like in real life? Ooh, okay. Yeah. That's what I thought, because listen, didn't they kill Kevin over that recipe? We ain't giving out the recipe. We're not giving out the recipe. And he told you why. Because I'm gonna be less special. They're going back to ATL. Okay, I know that they are trying to expand like the whole thing in Cleveland. They did that. It didn't really work out. Went to ATL. That didn't really work out. I mean, it kind of did, but it didn't. Like, it feels like they're trying to get with them PA boys. What's that? Pennsylvania PA boys or whatever. And eventually it's going to stick because everybody knows the story, right? And we know that they were able to expand. So I guess right now they're telling the story of them attempting and things not going so well or whatever. But at the same time, it still doesn't play out to ring true because there are consequences and repercussions. That's what I think. So you think Lala killed Boom? Maybe. It's possible. If them kids, listen, loose lips sink ships. And them kids say the darndest things. And you done went up in a hotel with a man. You called him the driver, but the driver was in your bedroom with the door locked for some time. And them boys wasn't no little boys. Now you might could play that shit with some 2, 3-year-old boys, Them boys look like they about 19, 11. Don't play that shit with them because they gonna tell father. They gonna tell father what the fuck happened. And if he get a whiff of what happened or something, if he tried to make it seem like, Terry did something and he's taking it out on her and she fighting back and she possibly could have like protected herself in self-defense and killed Boone, it's possible. It's possible. Oh, Brillo said Puritan Avenue. So it's not Philly. It's not PA. Okay. I don't know nothing about I don't know nothing about no damn Detroit. Okay, there's gonna be more players in the seasons. Okay. Do y'all think they're gonna age these boys up? Like, I really want. Like, I don't care about Terry. Like, we don't gotta have the same Terry. We can have a different Terry or whatever. You remember we saw the flash forward and we saw the older Terry, but I really like Meech playing Meech or whatever. So I don't know. Oh, so you said that too about Boom, like Lala. I mean, what's her name? Markeisha killing in in self defense or something like that. Yeah. No, I think the mafia is going to get K9. I think he's already signed his death certificate. Now, do y'all think Meech is going to intercept? Do you think if he wants to take the plug and take the connect, do you think he'll save K9? Or do you think he gonna throw K9 under the bus? What I've known about the mafia, not the mafia, the Colombians, you gotta take out the person that you taking over for. That's all I've known. That's all I've known. So wondering if you think that Meech is gonna try to make a play to save him because I don't think he fuck with him like that, especially after he dogged him out after getting Travis almost getting killed, and then he didn't honor his word about the whole thing during the drought. So I think K9 is out, and I think Meech is gonna go ahead and hand him up on a silver platter. So I don't know. I don't know. Not I hope K9 because K9 he can go. That nigga is crazy. He is a serial killer, and I don't see it for him. I don't want. Listen, he can go. He can go. You don't think Meech will? I know that's the thing that they still have, like, because they was raised in the church, they still got the good person, and then they still got that street person on the other shoulder. So we don't know, but I think he will. I think I absolutely think he will. Absolutely think he will, especially like I said, just because how he did him about the Travis hit and how he reneged on him and all that stuff. What's the school bus? Tamika, what you talking about? Oh, throwing him under the bus. I got it. I got it. My bad. All right, y'all. Are y'all about to watch at 12? Are we gonna be watching together? Hold on, I'm gonna have to put it on my computer. I don't know. I mean, are we watching? You don't have to watch. I mean, I'm not gonna be talking. I'm gonna be on mute, but I'm gonna watch and maybe I don't know. We can do a watch party. If not, I can take it on down because I'm tired of shit. I'm tired as hell. I didn't get to watch Snowfall, y'all. I heard Snowfall was everything. I have not seen it. Haven't seen it because I'm trying to I was trying to get the notes together and get everything done. Then I went to go to a movie screening last night. I still have a 9 to 5 job every day. I got a son. So it's y'all. I tried, but it didn't it didn't work out. So we had to get it off the dome. Tamika, I heard Snowfall was everything. I heard it was so good. And I started to watch somebody's recap and I was like, no, I think I want to watch it. And I don't mind spoilers. I don't mind somebody telling me like I still need to see it because I feel the way I feel about however it plays out. A lot of people don't have the same type of emotions that I have. So I don't care if somebody say somebody got killed or whatever. I'm like, whatever. I don't care. I want to see what led up to it. I want to see how it played out. I want to see like the thought process. Like that's what really gets me is the thought process of how somebody meets their end, who does it, and all of that stuff. Like telling me who lives or die. Like I don't give a shit. I don't even care. I am tired. Y'all gonna watch it? I heard that shit was bomb. Bel Air came out today. Miss Pat came out today. Y'all, so I might take off tomorrow because listen. I wanted to take off today because it was like 80 degrees in the DMV. If y'all know, it didn't get to 80 until fucking like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, what the shit? So I had this nice little dress on. I had all my skin showing. I'm like, we about to get 80 degrees out here. I'm like, I put my little not summer dress, but a spring dress on. I'm trying to prepare for the weather, baby. And it was a womp, womp, womp. It didn't even get like, it didn't even get warm until like almost when the sun was getting ready to go down. I was like, what is going on? Right. See, I'm telling you, I feel like I really want to go to sleep. I do want to go to sleep. I'm not gonna watch it with y'all. It's only like 70 y'all in here. I'm so glad that y'all here. Like I said, normally I'll turn it in and be like, "This ain't nobody in here. I'm gonna get it to you whenever." But I want to try to honor the promises that I make to myself or whatever. And so if I said I was gonna do it, even though it didn't turn out the way I wanted to do it, I still got it done. And so I'm gonna give myself grace. And what else did we not talk about the second time? So we got two pump chuck, right? I got 12 minutes before y'all got to turn into the new episode. We got two pump chuck turned around telling Mabel that he's going to work it out in his marriage, right? She takes off her clothes or pulls down her shirt, showing them them mature, those mature titties. She put the titties up on his back, baby. He was like, I was like, now Charles, you know goddamn well that shit was not that erotic or exciting. Like, and well, maybe listen. You let the cat out the bag, and now you just sprung. Now like it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. You just got a taste of some new puss, and you ain't had new puss in a long time. And so I guess he just couldn't help himself, baby. But listen, I don't know. Listen, I can't call it. The shit don't make no sense to me. It is what it is. Listen, he got the new puss. And listen, I was sitting up there, y'all. I was counting the pumps. I counted like 12. How many pumps y'all? So it ain't two pump Chuck. I think he went to 12. I think he went to 12 this time before they end scene. So I don't know, y'all. Like this whole storyline is sending me like I did. I was like, oh, one, two, three. I was like, damn. I was like, well, at least he did kind of take his pants off just a little bit. Cause at first it felt like when they was up against the wall, I felt like he just took the peen out. He took the peen out the drawers. I don't even feel like he pulled the pants down, child. I don't know. I don't know. What I will say to men is that I don't know. I'm not trying to go on no diatribe because listen, I'm not trying to read y'all tonight. I'm not trying to drag. I'm not trying to drill. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. But what I do want to say is that the grass is not greener on the other side. Like you have a woman over there that is doing all of the hard labor herself. She's doing all of the work. And even if she's not doing it, she paying your rusty, dusty ass to come over there to do the damn work. You don't got no kids to take care of. You don't like the other side of the fence is not the better side. Your responsibilities is with your family. You know what I'm saying? Like you've made 3 kids, you have your legacy over here, and just because you have options doesn't mean that messes up your integrity. It messes up your character. You know what I'm saying? You're not a good guy if you're sitting up there cheating on your wife like that. And I'm sorry. It just, that's the easiest way without me going on my soapbox to try to tell him what the fuck it is. Like two pump chuck. I'm still gonna call you two pump chuck. Cause I feel like that them 12 pumps, I think you was still trying to make her you was still trying to dangle the carrot. You was still trying to dangle the carrot, right? You like, yeah, you know you gonna want this peen a little later. Look, here on my little filing. You was dangling the carrot. Like, here you go. Here you go. It ain't just gonna be 2 pumps. It's not gonna be just 2 pumps. I got you. And she looked like she was enjoying it. But baby, if she's been divorced, no wonder she was enjoying it. Child, get a toy. But you know what? Back in them days, you know what? The toys, they ain't nothing like they are today. Baby, when I tell you the toys are advanced today, so maybe a toy, maybe not. They may not be able to hit the spot like they hit it in 2023. But baby, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all taking 12 pumps? Y'all taking 12 pumps? Back in the 90s, was y'all taking 12 pumps? Was y'all taking 12 pumps back then and it was good? And and like I'm not taking 12 pumps unless I'm on top. If I'm doing the controlling, if I can do it, then yeah, I might. But no, no, that is like the bare minimum. We are not. we right, much different, much different. Oh, you was a baby back there in the 90s. Child, I graduated from high school in 96. Class of 96, y'all. And yeah, no, the toys was not hitting on nothing. Now, y'all, okay, so we see that Meech has two baby girls. When is Meech gonna have his son? Cause like this must be early on in the game. Like, do y'all know? Like, have you heard about Meech's older sisters? Like, what do y'all know about them? Put it in the comments. I really want to know. Like, where are they? What they do? Brown, pretty. Hey, boo. You cute. Look at you. No, they don't. They don't. They kind of they kind of ousted him. He's like the black sheep of the family. But did y'all notice that Terry, like they still kind of, I don't know, they still got a soft heart. 1988. What, Jay? All right, girl. All right, you got me. Oh, his son come much later. Wow. I don't know. Little Mish look like he looked like his mid-20s. Like Little Mish, like right now. Does he look like he's in his mid-20s? Yeah, look, she just said it right. Yeah, I don't know the timeline. Like I feel like I might want to revisit it, but I got so much stuff to watch. I don't even know if I even had time either. His son was born before he went to prison. Damn, he been in jail that long. So Lil Meech don't really got no real relationship with his father. So that flashback that they showed us in episode 1 with Terry being out and running everything. So Meech was long in jail by the time. Wow. Yeah, I mean, Meech was hot, but Terry was hot too, y'all. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, I did not like the way Terry was moving in these episodes. He was like a hothead. He kept on starting shit, and then he had to let niggas finish it. I was just like, yeah, no, Terry, I was not really fucking with him like that. I wasn't really fucking with him like that. I don't know. Maybe I need to rewatch it, but I wasn't really fucking with Terry and his moves, like how he lost all the money. Yeah, no, Terry. I wasn't. I was. Nope. Okay. Meets the same age as you. How old are you, Jeremiah? That tells me a whole lot. Let me see. You say you a 2000 baby. You're a 2000 baby. Okay, yeah. So I said mid 20s. So if you're a 2000 baby, so you somewhere in the 28, the 20-year-old range. Okay. Yep. That's what I said. All right. All right, y'all. Y'all ready to go watch? I'm going to bed. I don't I don't know. I'm gonna still do the recaps because I got the notes. I just got to get the screenshots and all that stuff. But anyway, this was just a little marathon, me getting caught up to the next episode. Like, I really like when they went on hiatus for the Super Bowl. When they came back, I said, oh, they must have got the regular writers back because that shit is a chop. Oh, thanks, Zia. It was fun. It was fun. I did have a good time. I had a good time. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all go ahead and enjoy the new episode, and we'll talk about it next week. All right, y'all. So, good night. Put it down in the comments if I missed anything. Bye, y'all.